Hey guys, it's Audrey here. So it is pouring out, so I'm doing this on our deck. So if you hear anything in the background, it's rain. So I wanted to do a video because, obviously this channel, Vera and I have been trying to evolve it, just not being a straight up eBay video network, but also just different ways to do hustles. And, obviously eBay was one that we really brought in quite a bit this summer. And so we did a lot of videos concerning eBay at the beginning. But obviously you've seen us kind of go in different directions along the way, and we will keep doing that. But I did want to go back to eBay, and I wanted to go back to eBay today because we've been so honest and so open on our journeys that I wanted to vent today about eBay, because today I hate eBay, quite frankly. Today I don't want to even sell again on eBay because there are just buyers that drive you crazy. Okay, now granted, I know straight up 100% that when you post something on eBay and you sell it, whatever that item is, when it was received by the person that bought it, they want it to be the exact thing. That's the whole purpose of eBay, right? I'd be very upset if something I ordered was not the right thing. But sometimes there's a thing called human error that happens. Okay, now I have been straight up honest with you guys that one of the biggest challenges for me on eBay is the shipping portion of it. I work from home, obviously, but sometimes I get so many things that need to be shipped out at once that sometimes there's a slight delay in me getting them. That being said, that's my thing that I need to work on. But so basically what happened was this past week I sold they're called G-form pads. These are great, 100% wonderful. They're very expensive. My sons have, my uncle does some work with them, so we are huge fans of them anyway. But essentially what happened was that we had a bunch of them around the house, and because I have 4 boys, and we had a few boxes that nobody had touched. They're just sitting there. Nobody is doing soccer right now, so there's really no need to have all these extra ones around the house. And you know what? I thought, rather than just have them collecting dust, I'm going to sell them on eBay. Now, they retail for about like $45, $50. So, I put one up, one sold immediately, quickly, and I put another one up the other day, maybe like a week and a half ago. It was right before my son William's birthday, so we're talking like the end of September. So it sold, about to package it up, and then one morning I see that one of them is missing out of the package when I went to pick it up to actually package it to mail to the buyer. So my son Alexander said, "Oh my God, Mom, I'm sorry. Like, I opened it up. I didn't know that you sold those." Human error, right? You see a package, you don't know. It actually was, I keep all of my eBay stuff usually in one portion of the living room. I had put a few things over that I was going to be packaging up in a different area. So, you know what? Like, I can't yell at him. It's not, he didn't know. He didn't know. So he said, "Oh my God, Mom, let me go get it." He runs upstairs, brings me down a perfect, like, literally, he said, I'm sorry, I tried it on. I was so, like, upset that somebody opened it up because I knew I needed to get it out. He ran downstairs, gave it to me. I said, "Oh gosh, thank you, Alex." I emailed the buyer immediately. I said, "Hey," I said, "I just want to give you the heads up." I let him know my son opened it. I didn't want this buyer to get this package, look at it and say, "Wow, first of all, the box looks open," because it had been opened. And I didn't want him to think that it had been used, had been tried on, because many times with the padding, once you try them on, you can tell that there's a little bit of stretch in them. So obviously I wanted to be on the up and up with him. The guy was super nice, very cool about it. Thanked me for letting him know. He still wanted them, mailed them out, got them out to him. So I got a scathing message from him today. And this is the thing about eBay that I hate, is that it was scathing. Listen, I know that I'm the kind of person where, and it's just me, it's me as a human being. I'm going to respond back to somebody in a professional, not rude, like didn't mail you chemicals type way. I would email back saying, "Listen, I'm very upset. I don't even know if I'd say that. I know me. I'd probably be like, "Hey, listen, I got this in the mail. It's not what it says it was going to be. How are we going to resolve this?" Basically, I know me, and anyone that knows me knows that that's how I would resolve the issue. This message was scathing. The joke's on you. I know how you play. Look at you trying to pull one over on me. And usually because listen, we've all gotten, if you do eBay enough, you know that you've gotten some buyers that are just, will go for the juggler. And I didn't write back as rude, but I was so hurt and so taken aback by the message. Like, I'm trying to pull one over on you? Are you serious? I'm a mom trying to sell stuff on eBay as a side hustle, and I have time in my life to try to pull one on you? he really upset me. Really upset me. I don't know if it's a he or a she. And it just blew me away that somebody, and he opened a case against me, of course, on eBay, right? And the thing is, what I would love to say to eBay is, I feel like eBay should institute how someone responds to a seller, how somebody responds to somebody. I wish that they could look at how somebody responded instead of in a professional, listen, let's resolve this issue. Like, I want a full refund. I 100% feel bad that I sent the wrong size. That was, unfortunately, my son gave me the wrong size. I was so nervous to get this package out because I already knew it was not only delayed, but there was an issue with it in the beginning because it had been opened. That I literally, I grabbed it and I popped it in, and one was a small medium, the other one was a medium large. Now, I didn't even take the other one out of the package. The other one was in the package. So when my son gave it to me, instead of opening up the other one and matching them up against each other, which I guess now I probably should have done, but I wanted to make the package as new as possible. The other one hadn't even been touched. Slide it in, put in the package, again, off they went. So what is the purpose of this video? This is the purpose of this video. If you are a seller, know that when you get emails like that, you really, unfortunately, have to many times take the high road. But when you get scathing ones, sometimes you just have to be genuinely honest. Human error. You know you. If you're not trying to pull, we know that there are probably people out there trying to pull one over on people. I am not one of them. And if you are watching this video and nodding your head, going, yeah, I know, I get, then that means that you are not one of them either. I'm not trying to sell a knockoff Louis Vuitton bag as a Louis Vuitton bag. I'm not trying to sell you something that's used and dented and banged up when it's and saying it's new. You know, as a matter of fact, you know, even I told you guys I had mentioned, or maybe I didn't. There was a bag that I sold recently, and I looked inside. I actually had a friend help me with the photos, and she did not take good enough photos of the interior of the bag. And when I went to mail it, I noticed pen marks all in the corner, and I was horrified. I messaged the woman immediately, let her know, gave her $15 off. I mean, it was an older bag anyway. You know, it was an older bag anyway, but I still felt bad, and I wanted to give her additional money off. So at the end of the day, I really think that there's a very professional way of doing business. And I just did not appreciate the way that this person did the business. And you know what? I gave him the full refund. I told him, don't even send them back to me. Donate them. Like, I was so upset. My husband was really upset that I didn't get them back. But I was so just, you know what? Like, no, just here's the full refund. Just donate them. Give them. Because you know what? Someone will use them. Someone that doesn't, that can't afford these, even though one's a small, medium, one's medium, large, they will use them. So donate them and give them to somebody that will use them. I don't want to resell them. I don't even want to try to. I already have a bad taste in my mouth about it. So that really, I don't even know the point of this message, truly. But I guess as I'm thinking here, like the takeaway is just truly when you have that seller-buyer relationship, always try to keep it professional. If you're somebody out there who's buying, because we're all buyers on eBay too, I buy things. Really just try to resolve the issue. If someone's not going to refund you, if someone's going to give you a hassle, if I email this guy back, there's no way I'm giving you a refund. Who do you think you are? I could see him coming back at me scathingly. But I think that when you have tried to be on the up and up and tried to be really honest and tried to be really good, then you don't have to have that kind of demeanor. I think it's just uncalled for. So that is why today I hate eBay. Sorry.